boy Chaos is back at it again, everybody. Your boy Chaos is back at it again, everybody. Welcome back to another video. So for this video, what we're going to be watching, we're going to check out a video from XXXTentacions. So I really, for the longest time, wanted to get into his sort of content and his music. Same thing with Rihanna. I have Rihanna stuff coming soon as well. Rihanna is my favorite pop artist, so I really want to you know, start getting into her music and do, like, you know, little reactions of her music videos on here. I've never seen a majority of her music videos. I haven't seen, so I really want to be able to watch them, and her unreleased music as well. That'd be a lot of fun too. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get down to the nitty-gritty right here, right now with this video. So this is basically a little vlog video of X, you know, talking heart to heart with us. That's what the video is called, you know, XXX talking heart to heart. So I really saw this because this is actually kind of, I really wanted to see this. This is a deleted video of his, so and it's kind of like a little vlog, you know, just of him, like, you know, like talking, like, you know, to us. And you know, I saw this a couple of days ago, and then I'm like, you know what, maybe I should react to this for a video, because I think this would be nice to share with my community. But we're gonna go ahead and check this out. So without further ado, if you guys do enjoy, I think you know exactly what to do. And if you guys are ready to vibe, XXXTentacions, your boy is too. Let's get it.
Okay guys, so here is my first vlog. Today I am basically going to tell you guys about myself, because I've never really let you in much, and I feel like that's the best thing to do right now, to let my supporters know really who I am and have an idea on the type of person I am, and to ideally strengthen the bond. So here's my room. Here's Stitch. This is my favorite Disney character ever. He's very relatable. I got the fucking Batman and then the little fur sheets and shit, computers. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself.
Rest in peace to X, by the way. Rest in peace, man. He's a great dude. Gone way too soon from us, man. Got his life taken too soon.
In order to strengthen a bond and to basically hold on, sorry, I'm gonna adjust this. I don't know how I want this. I don't know if you guys want to see my face or not.
Bro, don't say that. I want to see your face.
Just do what makes me comfortable. Hold on, just adjusting this just a little.
That kind of hits, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That kind of hits. Dang. That, like, just the way he said that. I don't know if you guys want to see my face. That's tough, man. Bottle cap on here.
Okay. So today I am basically going to be telling you guys about myself. Currently, I'm not gonna go into my history because I fucking hate thinking about my history. I hate thinking about the things that I don't want to remember.
Same.
Currently, I'm in a huge state of paranoia, just due to my past and just the things and the people I've associated myself with previously. So I'm trying my best to escape that realm of mind and that realm of thought.
Same.
In order to evolve into not only a teacher, but just someone to motivate the youth and to push the youth in a positive direction, to be able to not ideally like control, but to just manifest that type of energy. I want to see, like, I want to just have more power in the aspect of trying to, like, all right, I know what the kids want. I know what we all desire. I understand things, and I feel like that's why I've been placed in such an important position, because I understand things, and I just understand how people feel in the aspect of, okay, I know how it feels to be alone. I know how it feels to be around people and feel alone. Like, I'll be around a million people and I'll, like, still feel alone. Like, even sometimes, like, all right, like, I'll go out, even with my own friends, like my previous friends, and I just would feel alone. And I've just, like, you know, I'm in a position now where I was friends with a lot of people, and I kind of felt abandoned. I've seen people choose material items over me. I've seen people choose status quo over me.
Hey, hang on. I'm gonna let him keep talking for a second. I have something I want to say, but like,
I've seen people like when you give them ultimatums, they just choose everything besides you.
Yep.
So I've just been placed in situations that are very heartbreaking as far as like people, period.
Yeah, man. It's just like, bro, because I know how it feels, man. I know exactly what he's talking about, and I know exactly you know, like people choosing, you know, items, choosing like everything else except you. You going out in places, you being in like a dark mindset, and just like feeling alone no matter where you go. Because I've had that before. Like I have a lot of people who tell me that, you know, they're friends with me and all that, but then it's just like you have people that say that they're your friends, and you know they're your best friends or whatever, and you know they say that they, you know, have your back with certain situations, and in every situation, I understand what that feels like, and I understand where he's coming from. Um, Now I don't know what age he made this video. I'm gonna assume that he was around 19 to 20 when he did this. So I'm around his age in this video, in terms of the video. Um, so I know what it feels like. I've been there. I've been there with friendships and people, you know, choosing other things over me, and you know, choosing like the things that they find more important to them over, you know, somebody who would actually like have their back. Like me, I treat all of my friends like brothers. I treat uh, no matter who you are, I'm going to treat you like a brother or treat you like a sister if you're, you know, if you're a friend to me. And if I was like to, you know, meet an actual person in, like, you know, real life, if I was to meet a new person, you know, I'm probably not going to treat you like, you know, like a close friend or anything like that. But, you know, I'll treat you with that respect, because, you know, you take time out of your day to come and, you know, talk to me about something, or you know, you want to come to me and, you know, get to know me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to take my fans for granted like that. You know what I mean? I've always had that mindset of just like, be respectful of anybody who comes towards you and acknowledges you for, you know, the person that you are, that kind of thing. And I understand, you know, what it feels like to be alone. I've had people leave me. I've had several different backstabs by people who said they were truly my friends, and that, you know, they would never leave me. Um, when worst came to worst, I'd even have friends, like, you know, online. At the very least, at the very least, you know, I'd have friends online who thought I could truly count on. But you know, things go down, and then, you know, they end up switching up on you, and then they end up stabbing you in the back like that, and you thought you could count on them forever. I understand what that feels like. I've had it happen to me one way too many times, and it's truly an awful feeling. It's truly bad to feel that way, because you think that you have friends that you can rely on, and have friends that you can that, you know, will have your back, but they end up leaving when you need them the most. And when you need them, when it's truly like, when they truly need to be needed, they're never there for you. And they're never there to have your back, or they're never there to talk to you. They're never there to you know, support you or anything like that. When you truly need them, they're never going to be there, and I understand what that feels like. um and it's even gotten so bad to a point where I was just like, you know, contemplating talking to myself about this, because I could even be with my own family. I could be in a classroom full of people, and I still feel this way sometimes. I could be in a classroom full of people. I could be in a whole building full of people, and I'd still feel by myself. I would not, like, nobody was around me. Nobody was there to give me any attention or any, you know, talking to or anything like that. I would just be there, and I feel lonely. Nobody was around me. It felt like the whole place was empty. People being there, but like, I was invisible to everybody. Like, nobody would see me or anything like that. It's a horrible feeling, and it gets so bad to a point where I'm just like I ask myself this question all the time. I would ask myself this question all the time, and sometimes I still ask myself this question, because I don't have friends that I can really rely on. And a lot of people are telling me that I have to rely on myself, because people really don't give a fuck what you people don't give a fuck about you nowadays. And I've learned that, you know, more and more growing up. But I really like it's not the way I see it. It's just that, like, you should always have that one person to rely on to pick you back up. That's what friends are made for, and that's what family is made for, especially. But I didn't have a good relationship with majority of my family members growing up. Some of them I have a good relationship with. Other majority of them, especially the ones that took me in, I don't have a very okay relationship with. But it would get so bad that like being alone and being like friendless like this, it got so bad to a point where I would just ask myself, like, what is friendship? Like, what is friendship? Because most of the friends that I've had, betrayed me or turned their backs on me, chose money over me, chose other friends, other people over me, chose inanimate objects, things over me. I've had that happen to me, and it sucks. It truly sucks. So I understand where he's coming from, man. It's truly a tough feeling, to have when you feel betrayed by that type of thing and you feel alone like that. I know what it feels like, and it sucks.
So the only people that I've ever seen kind of suffice for me and offer me the support always is you guys, my people. You guys are my people, and I felt very attached to the, I don't want to call it a family because I fucking hate that. I like to call it a cult. I like to call it a family. I feel attached to you guys as if you were my own family, even though I don't know half of you, even though I can't really be everything ideally I want to be for you guys, which I'm trying to be. I'm trying to assert myself. That's like, I hate like sounding like an egotistical motherfucker, but this is the closest I can get to. I'm trying to assert myself as some sort of prince, regardless of the stipulations around my name, regardless of all the negativity that I'm fed, regardless of how some people treat me. I've tried to put myself in a position to ideally be able to motivate others to, for myself to suffice when it comes to this negative shit, because, like, bro, this shit, it's like trying to consume me. It's almost like it's trying to get inside of my mind, So I've started to look at myself very differently and beat myself up. And you guys are the only thing that gives me hope. You guys are the only things that thing that motivates me to ideally, like, yo, be strong. You have over 8 million kids or adults and teenagers watching you, relying on you for this hope. So I wanted to give a bit of advice. I wanted to give a bit of clarity. I wanted to give a bit of an explanation. Now I'm winging this. This isn't written. There's nothing written here. Just so you know, I'm winging this whole video. So when
I'm gonna back that up real fast because I did want to touch on what he said here.
Differently and beat myself up, and you guys are the only thing that gives me hope. You guys are the only things that thing that motivates me to ideally, like, yo, be strong. You have over 8 million kids or adults and teenagers watching you, relying on you for this hope.
Now, bro, like, okay, so I've said this a lot off recording to people, people that I talk to about my YouTube channel, and it's really just to, like, always, one of the things I learn about YouTube and I learn about my fan base is never forget where you came from. Because again, like, I don't get support like this in real life. You guys are the ones that lift me up. You guys are the ones that give me strength every day to, keep going. X is just talking for me at this point. Like, he's got every thought process that I have in my brain in this video. Everything that he has said up to the point where I pause right now, the 4 minutes and 21 seconds, everything that he said is what I'm thinking. Because seriously, you guys are the ones who give me strength. You guys are the ones that give me that extra push to keep going in life. You guys are the ones that give me that extra motivation. Because seriously, like, that's why I'm saying, like, without you guys, I would be nothing. I came up from nothing. I would not be anything in life. I don't even know where I would be right now if it wasn't for you guys. And I don't even care. It doesn't even have to be like you know, tens of thousands of people that watch my videos. It doesn't even have to be like 100, a million people watching my videos. Dude, I appreciate my fan base no matter what, because that's, again, that's people taking time out of their days to, you know, come and watch my videos. And I wish, again, like what he said, like with the, you know, with being what you guys being what you guys want me to be. Like, I wish I could suffice that, and I wish I could, you know, build myself up. And again, you know, I feel like I always sound egotistical with some of the things that I say. And you know, some of the way I come off, I feel like I come off as a freaking egomaniac sometimes. But I always try to, you know, be better every single day, and I try to give out like my words of encouragement to people, because I want to be an outgoing person, and I want to be a wiser person, and I want to, you know, thank I just freaking butt dialed by accident. I just realized that. I heard my phone going calling, dialing out the number, and it said it wasn't available. I was like, what is that? But yeah, again, like, I don't want to feel like an egomaniac. I want to be a wise person. I want to motivate, and I want to you know, give out my words of wisdom to people, because I'm always constantly trying to be better every single day. And whenever I make a mistake or something like that, whenever I can't be what you guys want me to be, I'm constantly beating myself up. And my parents always are asking me to, you know, be this, be that, and they hold such a high standard on me, and I can never exactly hit that standard. And it beats me up. It really beats me up when I cannot make others happy. It beats me up when I can't give my words of wisdom, when I can't put that motivation out there for other people to listen to me, and, you know, be able to hear me. It hurts me. It hurts me when people can't, you know, get that out of me. And I don't want to sound like an egomaniac here, but like, I think I really want to be that motivation, you know, for people. And because when I came up in life from nothing. Again, I came up in life from absolutely nothing. And, you know, knowing how much I have grown from, you know, the kid that I was, because I used to be a really bad kid in school, and a very, like, what was it, intuitive kid? Is that the word, intuitive? That's the word I'm looking for? I'm not too sure, but I think it's intuitive. But I was a very curious kid, if that gives you any guys a bigger idea. I was a very curious kid. I did get into a lot of fights. I got suspended. I got into ISS a lot. A lot of kids didn't like me. So around high school, I became more of a quiet kid. I didn't really feel like associating with much of anybody. I didn't. I tried as hard as I could not to, you know, resort to violence or anything like that. It's pretty difficult. And a lot of the time, when I was really in high school, or after I graduated high school, I'd have a lot of drama come and find me, and I don't understand why that is, but it just really was what it was. And at this point, I'm just kind of rambling right now, but like, was there anything else I missed about what he said? I'm pretty sure I got everything right there.
And you guys are the only thing that gives me hope. You guys are the only things that thing that motivates me to ideally, like, yo, be strong. You have over 8 million kids or adults and teenagers watching you.
And yeah, dude, I'm telling you guys are the only, like, legit people that give me strength. Dude, I don't have friends in real life. I can't say confidently that the people that I have right now would back me up in a big situation. So they're just people that I talk to. You guys constantly are taking time out of your day to listen to my videos, to watch my videos, and I can't say how much I appreciate that. I really can't. You guys are the ones that give me strength. You guys are the ones that keep pushing me every single day. Again, never forget where you came from. I came up from nothing. I will never take my fans for granted, because you guys were the ones who were there for me. I refuse to take that for granted. I wholeheartedly appreciate that. You guys are the ones that give me strength. You guys are the ones that encourage and motivate me every single day. You guys are the ones who tell me to be strong. You guys are the ones who strengthen me. You guys are, every time I mess up, you guys will be there to, I know you guys will be there to forgive me. Because I'm such a curious kid. I still have so much to learn in life. I'm 19 years old. I still have so much to learn. My parents didn't teach me the stuff that I needed to know. My school didn't teach me the stuff that I needed to know in life. I have so much I have to learn, and I just hope that you guys will, understand that, but you guys are the ones who give me the strength I need to, make it in life and keep going in life. So, yeah.
Relying on you for this hope. So I wanted to give a bit of advice. I wanted to give a bit of clarity. I wanted to give a bit of an explanation. Now I'm winging this. This isn't written.
Same.
There's nothing written here.
Same. I am also winging this. There's nothing here. Everything I'm saying to you guys, winging it. I have nothing on me.
Just so you know, I'm winging this whole video. So when I'm talking to you, I want you to know that this is genuinely from my heart.
Yes.
This isn't some bullshit pre-scripted motherfucking words coming off of a paper.
Yeah, everything I was saying coming down from my heart. 100% what he said.
Or anything. As you can see, you see that there's nothing behind me. Okay, so my current focus is creation and evolution. No matter whether you realize it or not, every day you evolve. Every day you create. You create in thought, you evolve in mind, you evolve as far as your age, you evolve physically, mentally. If you are evoluting physically and you are not evoluting mentally, you are not doing the right thing. So for you guys, I want you guys to constantly be trying to evolve. As far as creation, being creative in thought, being like living life like a dream, like as far as you are the actor in your own movie. You get what I'm saying? And you are the person that you desire to be. If you want to pretend to be a princess, carry yourself with the mannerisms of a princess. If you want to be a prince, carry yourself with the mannerisms of a prince. If you want to be, like, it's better not to be a crazy motherfucker. It's better not, I've went through that. There was a point where I wanted to be the villain, and it's not fun, bro. It's not fun.
Yep.
People it doesn't attract anything that you truly want.
Dude, I like that he said that. Because the villain doesn't get anywhere, bro. It doesn't get anywhere, man. I like that he said that. And I do want to touch on that, because he says that, like, every day you evolve. Physically, I've evolved. My dreads, like you guys will see, my dreads did not used to be this long. I didn't even used to have dreads when I was making videos. Now I have dreads, and they've evolved. They've gotten longer. I have facial hair. I am evolving physically. I have evolved emotionally. I have evolved professionally in YouTube. I have evolved I've evolved mentally. Like every day you are constantly evolving, and you are constantly, again, like I said before, you're constantly going to make mistakes on this road of evolution. But it's always okay. Like, making mistakes is how you learn. That's how you learn shit, bro. That's how you learn. It's just one of those things where it's just like, don't go back and make the same mistake again, or at least do your best not to try and make the same mistake again. That's just a fat part of evolution. That's a bigger part of learning how to evolve, and learning how to build a better mindset for yourself. And and like you said, your life is basically a movie, right? You play that part. You play that part in how you act in life. You're the main character of the movie. You're the one who builds this, this tone and the setting and the plot and the script, everything. You're the one who has to constantly evolve and play that part. And I like his mindset with that, because playing the villain never gets you anywhere. Like, just make sure you don't be the bad guy while you're evolving, as you're evolving, and as you're evolving mentally, as you're evolving physically. as you're evolving in whatever you choose to do in life, you're going to make mistakes. Just don't be the villain in that role. Don't make sure you learn from your mistakes, and don't keep making the same mistake to the point where you become the villain. You eventually have to learn, and you eventually have to evolve from what you are doing, because every day you're evolving no matter what you do. That's basically what I'm getting from that.
It's better to be respected through love rather than fear. It's better to be respected through, yeah, I mean, not to repeat myself, it's better to be respected through love rather than fear, simply because, like, all right, I was respected through fear, and it's not real love. It's not real love,
Yep.
and it drives people away. It makes people treat you differently. It makes people really, like, it's just not genuine. It's not what you really would want. So, I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost with the subject matter.
Dude, I love this dude's thought process because... Getting a phone call, sorry. As I was saying, I love this dude's thought process because, again, I think a lot like him. Dude. Like, he, you know, he says that, like, I'm sorry, I got lost for a second because of the phone call.
I was respected through fear, and it's not real love. It's not real love, and it drives people away. It makes people treat you differently. It makes people really, like, it's just not genuine. It's not what you really would want. So, I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost with the subject matter.
So, okay, so he was saying that, like, you know, it's better to be loved and respected through fear, and that, like, you know, when you're respected through fear, that I get it, because, when I still do this a lot today. It's just kind of a reflex, and I can't really help it. But, like, I'm usually too open and too honest, you know, with you know, the shit that goes on in my life to people, because, again, it's just one of those things where it's just like, you know, you're respected for fear, and you're respected, you know, for being, like, you know, too honest. That's just how it is with me. But, like, it's not genuine stuff. So, like, I'm constantly, you know, coming out about my problems to people, and then it's just like they'll hear me, but, you know, like, they won't listen to me. Like, it's that type of thing. So, like, it's I know where he's coming from with it. Like, it's just like, because you're constantly respected. You're respected with, you know, being able to come out about your stuff, but, like, nobody really has the answers for you, or nobody knows exactly what to tell you, and it's just like it takes like, not the help that you get from people is never really help, and then, like, once you come out about your feelings, it's just like you just feel like super, like, heartbroken, like, because they don't always have the right answer for you, or they don't have an answer at all, and, you know, they're just there to hear you or listen to you. So it never really helps, and then, like, you come out about that, and then, like, they don't know what to tell you, so the feeling gets worse, and it starts to take over your brain, and it starts to take over your body and your heart, and, like, the whole way your body functions. I know that feeling too well, because I've had that happen to way too many people in the past. I'm always super honest with how I feel, and I'm always super open-minded and super open about, you know, my emotions and what I'm feeling. Sometimes I shut it up because I don't want to drive people away. I know what he means by that. It drives people away when they've had too much. When you're talking about your feelings to somebody, and you come out about that, and then, like, you constantly do it, like, you're getting the feelings out of you, but it's just like it's gonna end up driving them away, and that's why, like, that's just why it feels like it's never a real friendship, because, like, they say that they respect you for your fear, and, you know, they respect you for, you know, coming out, but then once it becomes too much, then, you know, they end up, like, they don't know what to tell you, or they just end up, you know, like, leaving you, and it's just never like a true, like, genuine friendship. Like, they're only just there for that little, like, you know, like, vent or whatever it may be. And it sucks because I know exactly what that feels like. I've been there several different times, and it sucks because you never really know, like, if friendship is truly a thing, or you never know who's your true friend or not, because when they need you the most, they're never there to be around you. They'll always just be there to hear you, and then never listen never actually get into listening to what you actually have to say, or they'll never listen to you. They'll just at the very least just hear you and then just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I wish, I hope things get better, or I don't know how to help you, or whatever that may be. But it's truly sad. It's truly sad. Not that, you know, because you never really know who's truly gonna be your friend in situations like that. It's sad.
So to jump to love, because I'd like to talk about love, and it's always on my mind. I've really stopped looking for someone, unfortunately, because currently where my mind is, it's just like, I don't want to say I've given up, but I've just seen everybody make me promises and make me promises on promises and never really fulfill. Like, I was always looking for a caretaker, looking for someone that would protect me, take initiative for me, and just be the greatest person they could for me. And that may be selfish, I don't know, but that's just me being honest. And every time I've kind of let myself be led on by someone, they either deceive me or just treat me really, really, really bad. And I'm a very genuine person, and I'm far too emotional, and I care too much, and I've definitely cared too much in situations and been fucked over. So what I do want to say to my supporters and my family, as far as you guys, the key to love is compromise. The key to love is also loving yourself. Now, and love is a very complicated thing. Look at love like a game. Everything is a game. Look at love like a game. If, in order for your partner to respect you, you have to respect yourself, but in the same context, you also have to compromise for them. So it's a very complicated idea. So like, all right, look at it this way. If your lover disrespects you, there is a certain way you have to, I can't tell you how to deal with it, but there is a certain way you have to deal with it, as far as, like, okay.
I'm gonna stop there because I really want to touch on that too. Now, for me, when it comes to relationships, you know, being yourself, obviously, that contributes, to, finding a good relationship. Me, I've had several different, weird like experiences when it comes to relationships. I've been in like several different kinds of like abusive relationships with people, but so I can't really say that I'm personally looking for one right now either, because my mind is not really fully like mentally all there. I haven't really been feeling in the mood for a relationship lately. Because a lot of the times, like, yeah, I know where he's coming from with, being deceived about, like relationships and all that. People, like, you get into somebody, you meet somebody who you think like you'll click with, and then like it never, like you'll meet them, and then you'll hang out with them, and you'll do all these different things with them, and then you finally, like, you feel a spark coming along. Well, with me, I don't know about X specifically, but I sometimes, with me, I experience love at first sight. So if I ever see a girl and I think she's pretty, I'm just gonna be like, oh wow, what, she's kind of cute, I think I have a crush on her, or something like that. But I never say it out loud, because I always feel like I'm going to be weird when I say that. I always feel like I'm going to be weird, like just like coming up to somebody and just walking up to somebody and just be like, oh, I think she's cute, or hey girl, I think you're cute, like, or whatever. I've never really specifically like shot a shot like that, because I'm just, in my mind, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels like really weird. Some people will say that it's fine to do something like that, but I just personally don't think it is. I don't really know my thought process behind that personally. It's just not my thing. I'm too quiet and I'm too antisocial to do something like that, so I can't really do that. I don't know. But when it comes to like relationships, like for me, like, you meet the person, and then you feel something coming along. I know what it feels like. You feel something sparking, and then when you finally like ask the person out, and you feel like something's there, it's gonna work out, and then the person, like, it's something's gonna work, right? And then you ask the person out, and then like they make these different promises, or you make these different promises to the person, or you're trying to ask out, and then you like, when the relationship goes on, for maybe a couple of days to a couple of weeks, and then it just is, or the person says yes, and then immediately goes back and changes their mind, or it just ends up being like an all around lie. It doesn't even last like as long as it's meant to be, because even though everything seemed like it was going to be okay, and everything seemed like it was just going to work out, it never does. So I know what he means by that. Love is a very complicated game. Love is a very it's a very complex type of situation to be in. It's a very complex thing, and it's not it's not a very fun game to play. It's only as fun as you make it. You know what I mean? So I can see where he's coming from with that. You just and when he says like you have to love yourself. Obviously, you have to love yourself. If you're going to be in a relationship with somebody and they love you for who you are, you have got to love yourself. It's just a part of what it is. Me personally, I think I like myself a lot. I think I've grown into a much better person than what I once was before. And learn from a lot of my mistakes, even though I still make mistakes I still make mistakes, and there are mistakes that I wish that I could go back and fix, especially a lot of the mistakes that I made in the past. But then again, I was a kid, growing up. But there's a lot of mistakes I wish I could fix, but the only way I can fix them is just to learn and then move on and evolve at the end of the day. But yeah, but obviously to be in a relationship, it's a complicated thing. But if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody and because they love you for who you are, you've got to love yourself. That is the main thing that I learned from about relationships. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from that.
Your lover says something to you don't like. Instead of getting angry, instead of leaving, which is never the answer because you'll never find love in leaving. That's pride. Yep. If you think with pride during your relationship, the shit won't work out, because then it'll just be an egotistical battle. And bro, I'm sorry to say it, women have far more pride than men. Men have pride, but women have pride, and it's hidden. But I respect women. I respect the woman's pride.
So, I'm sorry. I mean, I just like seeing this dude smile. The kid's smile is so infectious, bro. I don't know.
Pride during your relationship, the shit won't work out, because then it'll just be an egotistical battle. And bro, I'm sorry to say it, women have far more pride than men. Men have pride, but women have pride, and it's hidden. But I respect women. I respect the woman's pride, because it's a different type of pride. You guys don't want to be walked on. You guys don't want to be. You guys don't want to feel disrespected. You guys want to feel empowered. But in the same context, you guys have to understand, we look to women for emotion. We look to women for comfort,
Yeah.
To be grounded. Like, all right, earlier on in my life, I didn't have my mom would try and financially take care of me, but my mom was going through it at a young age, so she wasn't really able to be there, and it wasn't her fault. And I didn't have a woman in my life to ground me emotionally, so I always looked to other people for emotion. And I always was disappointed, because obviously no one will be able to compromise for me fully, because I would give my all and put my all into things, and I would just never be compensated for the love I would give. So as far as compromise, for one, don't put your pride in the fucking relationship. The shit doesn't work. It makes the shit harder than it needs to be. It makes it complicated. It makes everything hard. Do not put your ego in a relationship. Do not be afraid to blow up your lover's phone. It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you that care. It's okay to be annoying. In order to okay.
I like how he thinks
Now,
like that.
Another thing with love, don't try and publicize, I'd say publicize your love in the same context, like show people you're happy. But when you start showing people what you've got going on in your personal life, that's when people feel the need to get involved, or people get in the middle and fuck everything up. Keep your relationship to yourself.
Yeah.
That other shit in the middle fucks it up. Sometimes you can't ask for opinions. Sometimes you gotta battle the shit out for yourself. Like I said, it's like a game. So whenever you ask for someone else's opinion, it's almost like, look at it this way. They're dealing with something from a preconceived. They're they're dealing with it from a preconceived notion of what you told them. So they'll never understand the how much compromise your partner has given for you, and how much of a situation, how much care this has been put in the situation, you know? Because no one can ever really care about the person that you care about. Now, to jump away from love.
Okay, I did want to say this, like, I do ask a lot for second opinions on things because it's, I don't know, I have ADHD, so I have a hard time trying to figure out, you know, what's the right decision to make, what's the wrong decision to make. Like, a lot of the things that I do, I always ask for a second opinion. That's a lot of the times, like, that's one of the reasons why I put so many polls up on my channel, because of my ADHD. Like, I have to ask for a second opinion on things, and he's right. Some things I kind of got to battle out for myself. He's right. And I really wanted to listen to that part because I don't think I've ever really heard anything like that. Like, I like the way his thought process was. He was saying like something about, hang on, let me back it up here a second.
It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you that care.
And I like that. I like that he said that because I tend to do that I used to really do that every time I blow up, you know, my partner's phone or whatever. And I'm not too big on, like, I don't really know, like, you know, sometimes I have a hard time figuring out, like, I'm pretty oblivious to it, who, like, actually, like, would, like, you know, care about me. I'm single right now, but I have a hard time, like, you know, trying to figure love out, and, you know, figure, like, out the people that would care about me, and, you know, the people, like, you know, who truly, like, love me as an individual, like, that type of thing. And I don't know, man, it's just a weird, like, thought process for me to, like, figure out, because I can't, like, maybe it's just my mental health, like, you know, like, kind of getting in the way of that, but, like, I can't process, like, what I need to process. Like, I don't know, like, who actually, like, likes me. I don't know who doesn't like me, because I'm very sensitive, I'm very soft, and I'm very antisocial and quiet when it comes to, like, being in real life. It's only really ever here where I'm always, you know, speaking, like, voicing my real opinion, or voicing, you know, something about myself. But, like, and I don't truly know, like, who, like, likes me and who doesn't, like, who will, like, actually, like, who I can rely on to, you know, be there, because it's just like he was saying about, like, you know, his mom, and, like, you know, how he wasn't able, you know, like, you know, to, like, be able to talk to her, or, like, so he used other people to, you know, talk, you know, he used other people, like, you know, to, like, rely on that. And then, like, so, like, with me, like, my parents, they'll tell me stuff, but my parents are super old school, so I can't really, like, trust myself to go up to them. And I have a abusive, one of my parents are abusive, like, mentally abusive, so I definitely do not go up and talk to him about majority of my issues. It's just one of those things that I do is I either just kind of keep it to myself, but it's affected my body negatively. Because of that, you know, I started getting, like, muscle spasms. The stress that I feel, and the bad mental health that I feel, it affects my body badly. It gives me, like, stress issues, and gives me, like, twitches and spasms and stuff like that. And so that's been affecting my body, like, negatively. So I either keep it to myself. I'll find somebody to talk to about it. I don't like doing therapy. It never worked out for me. This therapy is not my thing. But I'll either find somebody I think I can rely on to talk to about it, just to get it off my chest, and hope that they'll listen to me. And if they don't, then that's just really that just kind of sucks, because I have nobody else to really talk to about it. But I'm hoping that, you know, they'll be able to listen, and, you know, like, be able to, like, give me the time of day to get that off my chest, because I would do the same thing for them. Again, I treat all my friends like brothers. I will listen to them. I have their back through thick and thin. No, I can't say the same people do the same thing for me. But it's just, like, one of those things where, like, you know, yeah, X said it himself, like, sometimes some things you gotta fight out for yourself. But, like, it just feels so unfair, because I would do that for anybody else. Like, if somebody truly cared about me and somebody had my back like that, and somebody like did not want to see me get hurt, or would have stopped me from getting into a fight with somebody, or like had like just stopped the bad side of myself from wanting to like start shit with somebody, or whatever. Like if I had a friend like that, of course I would have their back no matter what. And like it just sucks because I can't say that I have friends like that who would do the same thing for me. And even then, like the friend group that I have, sometimes like it just feels like I can't really be like it feels like they have my back, but at the same time, like sometimes it just doesn't feel like they have my back with the things that they do or the things that they say around me. And I don't know if I could truly like rely on them to per se have my back with something like that. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's a weird thought process that I have. I don't really know how to put it into words, but it's just a weird thought process that I've been having for the longest time about friends, and like who truly has your back, who doesn't have your back. Like it's a weird feeling, man. I don't know how to process this feeling, and I don't know how to put it into words, but it's just it takes over your brain, it takes over your body, it takes over everything in your mind. And you're always constantly gonna ask yourself, like, who is really your friend? Can you trust this person? Can you trust that person? You trust this person to have your back? What is friendship, man? Like who's truly gonna be there for you when you truly need them to be there? Who's gonna be there for you when you actually need it? It takes over your brain in a very negative way, man. That's what that does. It's sad. That's what that does to you, though. It sucks.
It's okay to be annoying. In order to
Yeah, and one other thing, I don't hate it when people are being like annoying and like blowing up my phone. Like I don't hate it. Unless I'm hopefully not busy doing something, I should have time to respond. And but a lot of the time, like I have a bad like habit of not being able to respond to people that text me. But I'm working on that because I noticed like I'm working on that, though. I'm working on it. It just takes some time because I'm always so busy doing something else, and I'm never really paying attention to my messages. So I'm always like, I'm always constantly being active doing something else that somebody else wants me to do, or something like that, and like just being busy in life doing something. But I don't know. I just have a very bad habit of not being able to respond to my messages very much. I don't know. It's just a bad habit.
Okay. Now, another thing with love, don't try and publicize. I'd say publicize your love in the same context, like show people you're happy. But when you start showing people what you've got going on in your personal life, that's when people feel the need to get involved, or people get in the middle and fuck everything up. Keep your relationship to yourself.
Yep.
That other shit in the middle fucks it up.
I agree with that.
Sometimes you can't ask for opinions. Sometimes you gotta battle the shit out for yourself. Like I said, it's like a game. So whenever you ask for someone else's opinion, it's almost like, look at it this way. They're dealing with something from a preconceived. They're dealing with it from a preconceived notion of what you told them. So they'll never understand the how much compromise your partner has given for you, and how much of a situation, how much care this has been put in the situation. Because no one can ever really care about the person that you care about. Now, to jump away from love, to jump to purpose, no one can explain why you are alive. No one can save you but you. You have to put the mind into what you want to put the mind into. If you believe in something, you can achieve it. Now, that doesn't mean everybody needs to be a rapper. That does not mean everybody needs to be a fucking painter or an artist. That doesn't mean that way. Your art can be in your emotion. Your art can be in your mind. Now, you can be a doctor, and that can be a form of art. You can be a therapist, and that can be a form of art. It's how you articulate. You get it? Articulate. It's how you treat these things. It's the manner that you treat. You know what I'm saying? Even relationships and friendships can be a matter of art. It's a matter of mind. Now, purpose. Only you create your purpose. Now, trying to always impress others. does not work. Now with millions and millions of supporters and family and fans, and trust me, some motherfuckers will hit me up and be mad disappointed with some decisions I've made, be mad disappointed with some music, and I've tried my best to impress or meet this standard, you know, always. Fuck that.
Yep, doesn't work.
Make yourself happy.
Doesn't work.
If something makes you happy, follow it. Now, do not be toxic in that. Do not take my words and twist them and turn them negative. Do not be toxic. I want for everybody that follows me and supports me to make sure you are being healthy in mind, being caring, compromising for the ones you love, being loyal to the ones you love. Do not say you love me and be some motherfucker out here cheating on your people. Look, if you love someone, you're supposed to be dedicated to them, right? Now, I don't follow relationships simply because I don't want to promise someone something and then not keep my word because of how much I've been hurt. So I've been in a situation where I'll talk to people and I'll tell them, yo, I don't want to be involved with one woman because when I give my all to someone and they disappoint me, it makes me feel horrible. And it takes my very soul out of me. It breaks my fucking heart. So I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain.
But bro, like, I get what he's saying, man. I get what he's saying, and it, like, bro, it resonates. Like, cause I felt like the passion in what he was saying, bro. It hit me like a ton of bricks. What he said right there. Like, do not take my words and twist them. I like that. I like, bro, like when he kind of turned up for a second. I like how he put the passion into saying that. Like, and then he was saying, like, you know, like, only you can save yourself. Like, you know, the only person who can save yourself is you. Only you can find out what your purpose is. Only you. Nobody knows why you are still alive. Like, nobody knows why you were born. Nobody knows. But only you can figure that out for yourself. And I like that he put the passion into saying that. And again, I've tried to hit those standards, you know, where people, like, you know, people get mad at me for the decisions that I make too. They get mad at me for the decisions I make because I'm always constantly trying to, you know, live up to this standard that I can be like what people want me to be. I can be this person that, like, everybody wants to see me be, and that I can make everybody happy. Sometimes I go fuck that because I can't, my mental health cannot handle that. I don't know. I have been through so much mental shit in my life, and sometimes I cannot handle living up to other people's standards and being what people want me to be just to make them happy. Sometimes I can't do that because it's not healthy. If it doesn't make you happy, it's not healthy and it's not worth it. So yeah, listen to what he's saying, guys. Do not do stuff to make other people happy, bro. Cause I especially do not make promises I can't keep. Cause bro, if I make a promise to somebody and I were to break that promise, and if I told somebody that I could do this and I could do that, and you know they confide in me, to make that happen, and I didn't live up to that, I'd be devastated, bro. I would not be able to put myself back together, bro. Like that would hurt me. I've been through the shit that X has gone through, and I understand his thought process. I get what he means. I understand everything. I understand everything he is saying. I get it. It's that you gotta know where he's been. You gotta know where he's came from to understand what he's saying. And I get it. I understand everything. And it sucks, man. It sucks what he went through, dude. It truly sucks. But man, do not say, guys, do not say that you support me and you're out here being like some kind of like evil motherfucker. Do not say you support me and you're out here, you know, doing some evil stuff to people, or doing like just being a hater, being a bully, being somebody who's mean in school. Don't be out here trying to pick fights with people, bro. I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. Do not say you support me and do shit like that. Because if you do shit like that, don't support me. Because I don't support people like that. That's not a good way to live your life. That's not a good way to go about doing shit. It's just not. Do not say you support me. Do not say you support me and do shit like that, bro. If you do shit like that, don't support me. I don't support that shit. Ever. Never will. Never have. Never will. But again, I like where X is coming from, and I understand his thought process behind what he is saying.
For yourself, like I said, it's like a game. So when you're feeling of what you told them, so but you have to put the no one can save you.
And I'm going to start back at what he said here, because dude, I love this. I love that I understand what he's saying, dude. I love it. I love it.
Explain why you are alive. Care about the person that you care about. Now, to jump away from love, to jump to purpose. No one can explain why you are alive. No one can save you but you. You have to put the mind into what you want to put the mind into.
Exactly what he said. Put the mind. You guys, and this too.
If you believe in something, you can achieve it.
Yeah, dude. That's the main reason. That's one of the main reasons why I became a YouTuber. To put the influence out there for you guys to hear it. Dude, you can achieve anything as long as you put the mind, the soul, and the heart into it, and you put the blood, the sweat, and the tears, all of the hard work. You can achieve anything you want to achieve in life. I came up from nothing. You can achieve anything that you want to do in life. I would not be anything if it was not for the fan base. You guys brought me to where I am today, and I will never take that for granted. But you can be anything that you want to be in life. As long as you put the heart, as long as you put the mind, the heart, and the soul into it, you can be anything that you want to be. Do not give up on your dreams. Do not give up on doing what you want to do because you think that you can't do it. Believe you can do it. That is the only way you will ever be able to do it. You have to believe that for yourself. Nobody else will be able to believe it. Nobody will be able to believe that for you. You have to do it for yourself. That's the only way you're ever going to be able to do it. You have got to tell yourself that you can do that. Nobody else will be able to tell you. Only you can believe in yourself to do it. Hearing it from somebody else will give you the motivation, but at the end of the day, you're the one who has to put in the hard work. You're the one who has to put in the mind, the soul, and the heart to be able to do what you have to do to be able to achieve your dreams. You have to do that. Nobody else can do it. Only you can do it. Only you can do it. You're the one who has to believe in yourself.
Now, that doesn't mean everybody needs to be a rapper. That does not mean everybody needs to be a fucking painter or an artist.
That doesn't mean everybody else has to be a YouTuber.
Doesn't mean that way. Your art can be in your emotion. Your art can be in your mind. Now, you can be a doctor, and that can be a form of art. You can be a therapist, and that can be a form of art. It's how you articulate. You get it? Articulate. It's how you treat these things. It's the manner that you treat. You know what I'm saying? Even relationships and friendships can be a matter of art.
Yep.
It's a matter of mind. Now, purpose. Only you create your purpose. Now, trying to always impress others does not work. Now, with millions and millions of supporters and
Bro, take it from me. Take it from me, bro. Listen to what he just said. Take it from me.
Always impress others. Only you create your purpose. Now, trying to always impress others does not work. Now,
Bro, take it from me when I say this. He is right. He is 100% right with what he just said. Only you can achieve your purpose. Trying to impress others, it's not going to happen. Because you have so many people that will look up to you. You have so many people in your life that will constantly look up to you and like they'll always watch your every single decision, right? Only you can make the decision for yourself. Only you can believe in yourself with what you want to do, and you can make the decisions that you decide to make. Dude, not everybody is going to like the decision that you make. Not everybody is going to like the career that you go after. Not everybody is going to like, the friends that you make along the way. Not everybody is going to like the stuff that you do with whatever it is that you're doing. You're not gonna impress everybody. You're not gonna make everybody happy with what you're doing, and that's just the way life works. Because it's just how people are. Not everybody has the same thought process. Not everybody has the same heart. Not everybody has the same soul. Everybody's different. Everybody is different. Everybody's got a different thought process to them. You're not gonna make everybody happy. It's just the way things are, and it truly sucks. But if you keep trying to impress everybody at once, all at the same time, if you keep trying to get that 100% impression from everybody, it's going to fuck you up mentally. It is going to mess you up mentally. I know it for myself. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me several different times. Take it from me when I say he is right. If you're not listening to him, listen to me. He is right with what he is saying. You cannot impress everybody. You cannot live up. You're not going to be able to live up to that standard. You're not going to be able to make everybody happy with every decision that you make. Take it from me. If you do that, if you try to do that, it's only going to mess you up mentally. It's only going to fuck you up mentally, bro. Take it from me when I say he is right with what he is saying. He's right. It's not going to happen. You are not going to be able to impress everybody. It's not going to happen.
With millions and millions of supporters and family and fans, and trust me, some motherfuckers will hit me up and be mad disappointed.
One of the things I did want to say, you're not going to be able to impress everybody. You make yourself happy with what you do. Whether you impress everybody or not, you have got to make yourself happy with what you are doing. That is the only way everything is going to go smoothly in the end. You have to have a good mindset with what you're doing. You have to be happy. You have to be excited. You have to have positive energy with what you are doing. Have the passion, have the positive energy, put the hard work into it, and you can achieve anything you want to in life, guys. That's especially what I learned with doing YouTube. If you try to make everybody happy, it's not going to work. If you try to impress everybody, it's not going to work. You have got to choose the decision that you want to make with the things that you want to do. If not everybody's gonna be happy, and that's okay. And that's okay. You lose fans along the way, you gain some along the way. It's just how it happens. It's just how the world goes. Not everybody's gonna be happy, but you have to make yourself happy at the end of the day, and that's what truly matters.
Disappointed with some decisions I've made, be mad disappointed with some music, and I've tried my best to impress or meet this standard, always. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Make yourself happy. If something makes you happy, follow it. Now, do not be toxic in that. Do not take my words and twist them and turn them negative.
Yep, what I said.
Do not be toxic.
Yeah, I do not like toxic people. I do not like toxic people. Do not take my words and twist them. Same thing he said. Do not take my words and twist them. Do not take that shit and make it negative and make it toxic in some sort of way. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
I want for everybody that follows me and supports me to make sure you are being healthy in mind, being caring, compromising for the ones you love, being loyal to the ones you love. Do not say you love me and be some motherfucker out here cheating on your people. Look, if you love someone, you're supposed to be dedicated to them, right?
Right.
Now, I don't follow relationships simply because I don't want to promise someone something and then not keep my word because of how much I've been hurt. So I've been in a situation where I'll talk to people and I'll tell them, yo, I don't want to be involved with one woman because when I give my all to someone and they disappoint me, it makes me feel horrible.
Dude, I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like, being loyal to somebody and, being... you give your everything. You give your all 100% in every single whatever it is to somebody you care about, whether it be relationship wise or whether it be friendship wise, and then they betray you and they leave you, or they turn your back on you, or they backstab you. And it fucks you up. It fucks you up. I know what that feels like. I know exactly what that feels like. It's happened to me way too many times. I know what he's talking about, and it sucks. It messes me up. It messes me up, and it messes my mindset up for weeks, to months, to years, actually. I know what it feels like. It messes you up, especially when you truly think that you can rely on that person and you think you can trust that person. It fucks you up. It messes you up. It does everything. It does everything negative to you because you're putting your all into that. You're relying on that person, and it messes you up when they leave you. It messes you. It fucks you up, dude. I know all too well what that feels like. It sucks.
And it takes my very soul out of me. He breaks my fucking heart.
Same.
So I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. I don't want to leave you guys without some sort of answer. So I'm just gonna jump to this. Purpose. No one can create your purpose for you. No one can tell you who to be.
What I said.
There is no such thing. Well, sorry. There is no such thing. No one can tell you who to be. So in purpose, you have to create your own purpose. And in evolution, you have to evolve towards that purpose. It's easier to live when you have goals to meet. You understand? If you have goals to meet, then you don't feel so voided, and you understand why every day you're looking at this person in the mirror, because that is the cool part about the game. You get to be anybody you want to be. Now, take that, please, and I hope the little words that I did say did motivate you. And I'm sorry if I didn't give you any sort of clarity. I was scatterbrained. Like I said, I winged this. I just simply wanted to speak to you guys. And I apologize for being so distant. I've been paranoid. I've been needing help, and I haven't been getting the ideal help I really want. So I apologize if I haven't been there enough. And I'm going to be vlogging more often. I probably might post another vlog after this. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'm going to be going to I'm going to be going to a homeless shelter and giving out some food, giving out probably some clothes. Then I'm going to probably go to I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to a foster home and probably like donating PS4s and video games and probably buying some beds or anything that's going to help out the local foster homes. But I'm just taking the time out to plan and to do the right thing and to show you guys that I am a people person and that I will be a good person for the community, and I will have ties to the community in the aspect of showing people that, hey, I'm going to put my mind towards actually helping the world in itself. With that being said, I love you guys.
Bro, everything he's just said, that's the type of person I'm trying to be, man. I want to be able to do charities. I want to be able to help people in life. I want to go to different like donations or whatever. Go to different foster homes or whatever he was talking about with the foster homes and donating like PS4s and stuff like that. I want to be able to do that. I've always had that passion, dude. I've always had that passion. I've always want to be some sort of change in the world. I've always X is one of the main people who really he put that in me. I don't know. He's always made me, want to, be able to like change the world. And this is a person who I know, like who I understand. Like I didn't know this person I didn't know him like as an individual. I didn't know him, but I understand where he's coming from. And like, I understand, like, I want to be that change. I want to be able to donate. I want to be able to go to foster homes, and I want to be able to, donate them PS4s, Xboxes, Wiis, whatever. I want to be able to, give these different charities money. I want to, help GoFundMe accounts with certain things. I want to take the money that I make from doing this, and I want to be able to give it back to you guys. And I want to be able to use my money for giveaways, especially. Because you guys are the ones who brought me up to where I am today. I will never, ever, 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 ever take that for granted. Because without you guys, I would be nothing. And I think about that constantly every single time I do YouTube videos. Every single time I do YouTube videos, I'm constantly thinking about that. Because without you guys, I would not exist at all. Like, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would be if I hadn't chose to do YouTube. And you guys would take time out of your day to come and watch my videos. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm just rambling and sound like a broken record here, but I cannot express in words how much I appreciate that. I wish I could do more giveaways, and I wish I could give like donations and stuff like that to different charities and all that. But I'm not financially stable enough to be able to do something like that right now. Unfortunately, I can't do it. I really want to. I really want to be that change, and I really want to be able to help people like that. But I don't have enough money to be able to do that. Like, financially, no, I'm not able to do something like that right now. I really want to be able to do that. But whatever I do in life, it's more than likely going to be YouTube. And sorry, I'm also a little bit scatterbrained, like, talking about this, so I can't really put my sentences together the right way. Like, whatever I do, man. Whether it be YouTube, whether it be something in the WWE, whether it be wrestling, something, anything like that, whatever I choose to do with my life, I will use my money to donate to different, charities. I want to help. I want to evolve as a person. I want to be a helper. I want to be a people person, like he was saying. I want to be more out there. I want people to be able to look up to me, not to sound egotistical or narcissistic or anything like that, but I want people to know that I want to be a better change for the world. I want people to know that I have good intentions in mind for the future of the universe, for the future of the world, before my time is up on this world. I want people to know that I want to be able to change the world for the future, for the better, for the future generations, bro. Because this world isn't shit right now, bro. I want to be able to have that change. I want to be able to develop as a person, and I want to be able to, I want to be able to change. I've always wanted to change. Juice WRLD said he wanted to change the world, and he did just that. X changed the world in his own way. Michael Jackson had his moments where he was changing the world. He changed the world probably more than anybody else has ever changed the world ever. I want to leave my mark on the world in a positive way. And I want to be able to donate to charities, events, foster homes, giveaways, do giveaways, give back to you guys. Give a dollar to a homeless person on the street. Give them some money so that they can go get something, bro. Whatever they got to do, because not everybody has the same background. You never know what somebody is going through. You never know what somebody is going through in life. You never know why a person is homeless. You never know what somebody has on their mind. Somebody needs that, bro. Somebody needs a dollar. Somebody needs love. Somebody needs attention, affection, something like that, bro. You never know what a person is going through. And I always try to keep that in mind whenever I'm talking to somebody. You never, ever, ever know what a person is going through. So I always try to think about that. I might not think about it constantly all the time, but again, that's just part of me progressing, and that's part of me developing as a I'm constantly trying to evolve and improve every single day, develop myself and my mental health and my mental state of mind every single day. And it's because of X, it's because of Juice, it's because of Rihanna. Heck, it's starting to become a Michael Jackson as well. People like that are the people who don't deserve this world. They deserve something better. Because this world is cruel. But I want to be able to leave my mark on the world to hopefully do my part in changing it for the better. And changing it so that the future generations will have an easier time living in this cruel ass world, bro. X was taken from us too soon. Juice WRLD was taken from us too soon. Michael Jackson was taken from us too soon. Rihanna's the only person alive right now who I look up to and I admire, because I've grown to love her as a person, and I've grown to love her music wise. She's made mistakes, but she's bettered herself as a person. And I've made mistakes in my life, and I want to better myself as a person too. I learn from my mistakes, and I want to be able to develop myself. I'll make mistakes in the future. I already know I'm going to. But that's how you learn. That is how you develop. That's how you build yourself as a person. That's how you making mistakes is how you build yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, professionally, everything that it takes. You have to that's what it takes. You have to make mistakes. You will never not be able to not make mistakes. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, bro. Never. You will never not be able to make mistakes. You have got to make mistakes to develop. That is what it takes. But yeah, I hope my words of wisdom will be able to help you guys, and I'm sorry if I couldn't give you guys any sort of insight or inspiration and words of wisdom. But I'm constantly growing as a person as well. I make mistakes, and I want to be able to learn, and I want to be able to. I make mistakes, and I constantly want to be able to develop and improve, and develop. Like I want to have a better mental health, and I want to have a better state of mind. I think about this constantly every day. But I want to be better. I want to be a better person, and I want to be a people person, and I want to donate, do all these different things for the world, for the future generation, because I want the world to be better, bro. Especially for the future generations, because this is a cruel fucking world, bro. It's a cruel world, bro. I just want this world to be better. I want this world to be better for the future generations. And I want to be able to leave my mark on this world before my time is up. Yeah, I just I think about this. I think about this constantly, and I don't know, man. It's just I want to be able to be that change in the world, the same way that X was, the same way that Juice was, in the same way that Michael Jackson was, especially. But yeah, I want to be able to leave my mark on this world for you guys, for in a positive way for you guys and the kids of this generation and the future generations to come.
Appreciate you for all the love that you guys give me, and I appreciate you for giving me your attention. Oh, sorry, that's my motherfucking alarm. Just to show. Oh, another thing is, I hope you guys are writing in your journals. Look, turn off your awaken. See, look. Hold on, sorry. Now, look, here is my alarm on my phone. It won't show. It's hard to show, but it says, turn off your awakened mind, use journal, write down dream, use power statement. I can fully control my mind. I am controlling my mind. Another thing that I noticed helped, guys, is keeping a journal. Write down your thoughts. If you don't understand and remember your thoughts, you can't amount to them. Write down your thoughts.
Right.
I love you guys.
Right.
Later.
Oh man, I miss X, bro. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, guys. Rest in peace to my man X, bro. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for the reaction video. I hope you guys did gain some insight from, you know, doing this, you know, me watching this video and, you know, giving my thoughts and opinions on what X exactly was saying, because, you know, I understand where he's coming from and I understand what he was saying. I get it. I understand where he's coming from with everything he was saying. And yeah, I'm gonna leave most of this video unedited because I want you guys to know exactly what I'm thinking and exactly my thought process. And I want you guys. I stumbled over my words a lot doing this video. And I sound like a broken record, but that's just the way my thought process is. I'm constantly evolving, and I'm constantly you know, bettering myself as a person, and I'm constantly it's all mental, bro. It's all mental. All of it is mental. And I want to evolve, and I want to develop as a person. And I want to be able to put my words together better so that I'm not always stumbling over my words. But yeah, sometimes my brain doesn't know what my mouth is thinking. Or sometimes my brain and my mouth don't function the same way. So I don't really know exactly what to say. But I hope my words were able to give you some kind of insight and wisdom on, you know, never being able to give up and, you know, evolving as a person, and you know, learning how to, you know, learning how to cope with, you know, being alone and all that stuff. But yeah, man, rest in peace to X as always. But yeah, I'll probably make more videos like this in the future. I really like doing videos like this. It just helps me personally with my mental state of mind. But other than that, yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys on the next one. And yeah, rest in peace to X, man. Rest in peace to X, bro.